Good morning, traders. Matt Weller here, Global Head of Research with FOREX.com. Today is Thursday, the 23rd of April, 2026. U.S.-Iran peace talks are at a stalemate, or indeed we're even at a stalemate before getting to the talks. Nonetheless, markets are mostly consolidating ahead of what could be a busy weekend on that front. We also have some key economic data to discuss. Let's get into everything that you need to know ahead of today's U.S. session. So as I mentioned earlier, there hasn't been much in the way of movement between the U.S. and Iran. We did just see a rumor as I went live with this video that there could be a potential breakthrough either today or tomorrow on the path toward peace talks. But I sort of want to put that into perspective here. This is just trying to get to the table. And then, of course, the more thorny issues arise, and then sticking to any sort of peace deal could also be an issue. So clearly, we're a long ways from a complete cessation of hostilities between the U.S. and Iran. And more importantly for markets, we're a long ways from the Strait of Hormuz being fully open. More on that in a moment. We did have some traditional economic data during today's European session. The flash PMI surveys for both the Eurozone and the UK came out. The Eurozone PMIs on balance were weaker than expected and below the key 50 level, indicating a contraction in activity, at least according to that measure, last month. Meanwhile, the UK numbers were a bit higher than expected. That's caused traders to increase their perceived probability of interest rate hikes from the Bank of England, with a June rate hike now priced in at about 70% odds, and across the rest of the year, traders are pricing in about 60 basis points or 2.5 interest rate increases from the Bank of England, something that could support the pound as we move forward. Today's first chart of the day here, a bit of a longer term perspective, but I thought this was an interesting chart from JP Morgan showing that even when the Strait of Hormuz is formally opened, and that puts aside any concerns about mines and things like that, we have a big backlog before it could be fully open, before all the infrastructure is in place, and it'll take at least a month before we're back toward 80% of the normal capacity flowing through there. This is something the market has mostly discounted at this point, but I think, again, this timer hasn't even started yet, and it could be closer to 3 months even after the Strait of Hormuz is open before we return to normal, something that should continue to support oil prices and may, at the margin, weigh on risk assets, though, of course, strong earnings results are something that is supporting major markets like the S&P 500. Today's chart of the day is Brent Crude Oil. This is the more global measure of oil prices, and you can see here that it's holding above the 50-day exponential moving average, testing a longer-term Fibonacci retracement level here just below the 100 level. If we see talks fall apart this weekend, if we don't see much more progress, even just a continued stalemate continues to keep upward pressure on oil prices. And if we clear that 100 level, a quick move up closer to 110, the next Fibonacci retracement and a key level of resistance in recent days could be in play. So keep an eye on that, whether you're trading oil or even if you're not, it has big implications for other markets as well. That is today's video. Thank you for carving a couple minutes out of your day to watch. If I can ask one quick favor though before you go, please do just drop a like on this video. It's a free way to show your support, really helps us out with the algorithms to get more eyeballs on these videos. And if you're not already, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel at FOREX.com. Thanks again, and best of luck with your trades today.